Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me for your messages for the last week of November. Angels and Spirit Guides messages for Capricorn for the last week of November. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn for the last week of November 2021. Angels and Spirit Guides. What does Capricorn need to know? Angels and Spirit Guides, messages for Capricorn. Angels and Spirit Guides, what messages do we have for Capricorn? Messages for Capricorn for the last week of November. (2021). Messages for Capricorn for the last week of November 2021. Angels and Spirit Guides, what does Capricorn need to see for the last week of November 2021? What special messages and guidance do we have for Capricorn? Okay. That's a lot, but I'm taking them all. Okay, so the first card out here we have is Go with the Flow. See how she's just drifting down the river and doesn't have any oars? She's not trying to force events in any direction. She's just going with the flow. She looks really happy too, really blissful, really like in that peaceful place, you know? So I'm noticing that willow tree in the background. Be sure to look up willow tree. There'll be additional messages for you there. Yeah, there is her oar, but she's let it drop. See, it's behind her. So she's let go of any and all control of the situation and is now just floating down that river. You can see how the sunlight there is like, you know, coming out of the clouds and like some divine like rays. So you're like blissfully floating down this stream that's like in your journey is like divinely guided. You don't like have a care in the world here. And then we have this beautiful card which says follow your dreams. So that which there's got their broom, they're ready to take flight. They're looking out into the evening night sky and deciding, this witch is deciding on their flight path. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're surveying your kingdom, if you will, and deciding on your flight path. Carefully considering, you know, what's the best way to follow your dreams. I'm noticing these big fire energies there. So there's a lot of, I feel like a lot of passionate energy is attached to this dream. Also, I'm noticing that shooting star. It's a shooting star in the background. So you may be feeling like you're the shooting star in some sense, or that you're supposed to leave some sort of mark for others to sort of follow, if you will. Yeah, lots of fire energy. You might want to light candles and set intentions with those candles. Like light a candle and say, like, you know, a positive affirmation as you light it. Like, I am blessed, I am rich, I'm richer, I'm abundant, I'm, you know, I've gotten that promotion, or I am whatever, fill in the blank for yourself, to make it a little easier to like visualize where you're going, what your flight path is. And then we have a seasonal harvest. So you may be feeling this harvest energy. You may be physically harvesting, you know, either food or money or other provisions. You've been hard at work. That's pretty obvious. Like this, things don't grow in a, you know, you can't harvest things without first having planted and tended to them. So I think Capricorn knows this better than anyone, being an earth sign, that sometimes things, you have to have patience, right? Sometimes things just take time. And it may be taking, or it may have felt that it's taken longer than you expected. But finally your harvest is here, and I feel you've been working hard and you really deserve whatever it is that you're harvesting. I'm noticing this lavender, and what looks to be maybe lettuce. I would look up lavender and also lettuce. There'll be additional messages for you there. So we have prayers and wishes, and we can see this figure is like dropping a coin into a wishing well. You may have actually physically done this as a child. I know I did. Probably revealing my age there a bit, but anyways. So I'm noticing the sun really lit up there in the background. So really prosperous, really abundant sun, you know, flowing type energy. So we have prayers and wishes. So make sure you send out your prayers to the universe. Like, actually say them out loud. Don't just think them. Words do actually have power. So do an incantation and actually say the words out loud in prayer and wishes. So whatever it is you wish for, actually physically say it out loud. I'm noticing there's birds, the several birds on the roof of this wishing well, and some that are flying away, like off into like the sunset there. So your dreams may take flight, but make sure that you use your words and you say them out loud so that you can give them that spiritual boost so that they can fly away into the other. And then we have accept love. So we can see she's got this big cauldron there bubbling, and all of these hearts are flowing out of it. And it's the steam coming off it is also forming a big giant heart there. So accept love. There may be someone coming to you to offer you their love. So this is Spirit saying, you know, to accept love in all its forms. I'm noticing like cat there. So you may have a special pet in your life, or you may be thinking about adopting a pet, maybe a cat. Okay, so we have inspiration and courage. There she has her hands over her heart. So this inspiration that you're going to be getting is going to be very close to your heart. There, see how she's all like lit up by that like fire energy. So you're going to be feeling like very much lit up by this inspiration, and that it's in your heart to follow your courage. Again, I'm noticing this fire energy of all these candles. You might want to light candles with an intention. So we have change and progress. So we can see this figure here has navigated some difficult rapids. In life, you may feel that you've just recently navigated these difficult rapids. You're being led by Spirit. You can see these lights of the Spirit there in front of this adventurer who looks very much in control of their destiny and looks quite happy to be on this journey. So you're progressing and you're noticing your progress at this point. And then we have Connect with Gaia. Beautiful card. So you might want to actually do this meditation where you stand near a tree and you visualize roots coming out of your feet, as you can see them pictured here in this card, to connect with that earth energy. And just see those roots going right down, you know, as far as you can. See them go. Like as far as the eye could see to the horizon, see those roots going down into the earth and really stabilizing you. So it says connect with Gaia, and there we see the arms outreached in the like an acceptance type of pose. So it's like you're accepting all the abundance that Mother Earth, Gaia, has to offer you, and you're feeling very connected. I'm noticing the face on the tree there. So you may be noticing tree spirits in your environment, or you may feel very drawn to nature and forested areas to be close to this tree type spirit, earth energy. And then we have the hibernation and regeneration. See how she's in like a cave with like crystals, but she's laying down with like her cat having a nap. So you maybe feel like you need to get more rest. You need to, you know, get more naps throughout the day, or you may be feeling like you just want to curl up with your cat there and in your cave and not really, you know, come out too much. So hibernation and regeneration. You may be staying home a lot, really pulling your energy back from others. That's okay. We all need to, you know, plug back into source every once in a while and regenerate. We're not always on the output. And then we have healing waters. So again, make sure you're drinking lots of water, and you could do an affirmation either in the shower or in the bath, saying, you know, this water cleanses my spirit, this water cleanses my soul, like I cleanse myself of all negative energy with these healing waters. So there's a fox in this, the familiar in this particular card is a fox. So you may feel like that fox type energy that's very, you know, street smart and aware and not afraid to fight if it needs to. You may feel like that energy is sort of like with you at this time. That fox energy. And then we have give in to passion. So she's playing a violin. You can see like the notes are creating like a magical string of like music coming out of it. And she's out in like the forest, right? So again, connecting to that earth type energy. There may be, you might like to produce music or some other creative art form. Whatever your particular passion is, you know, I don't know what it is, but you do. So whatever your passion is, give into passion. At this time, it looks like you'll be able to create something magical and something very, very beautiful. Okay, and then we have number 42, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. And then we have number 30, integration. Frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then we have number 39, romantic love. Frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. And then we have 11, belief. Frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and strong connection to source. That reminds me of a compass symbol. And then we have number 6, third eye chakra. Frequency of third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. And we have number 3, solar plexus chakra. Frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. And we have number 16, conception. Frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm still building my subscriber base. And I thank you so very much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.